Martin, I was thinking about some actions to facing the psychosocial safety. And our last guest comes from a military organization. And he was talking about all the efforts from military organization, to improve psychosocial safety, mental health. And I was here now realize some actions are systemic and others are holistic. So talk with family, right? So do you see this? Do you have some example about these holistic actions that we need to implement?
Oh, good question. Look, part I think part of the response to the whole psychosocial safety concept is the legislation requires a system to manage it. The system is applied the same way as physical injuries. The difference is the controls. Part of the controls is understanding that people bring psychological issues to work with them from home and other places. So it's about understanding that. It doesn't mean to say that the business is responsible or liable for that. But it's about leadership having the skills and abilities to understand that we're all different and we all bring stress and challenges to work. And that sometimes, if we're not performing at work, it's not necessarily an individual personal thing. It's just like we all have bad days and things go on in our lives. And organizations need to be receptive to that, and leaders need to be receptive and have a bit of emotional intelligence to identify it and then help people along the way. So that's not about sort of performance at work, but you can't treat people the same way all the time. Like, you need to give people the ability to ventilate issues. If people are having marital issues and there's money or there's health issues with loved ones at home, I'll guarantee you people will bring that stress to work with them, and that stress will come out in their work performance. It goes back to the psychological safety question. If people feel psychologically safe, they're probably going to go to their leader and tell them they're having a shit day and why. And it's about creating that environment for people to feel comfortable to say, hey, I'm not at my best today because this is happening at home. And someone saying, thanks very much for sharing that with me. That's awful to hear. How can I help you?